Hey guys, my name is Julia and I'm one of your teen services librarians over at the main library on Goodwood. It's the 1st of September and you never got your Hogwarts acceptance letter. You were not at platform 9 3/4 and you have missed the train, but all hope isn't lost because today we're going to learn to do some magic tricks. Supplies that accompany this video are available to all 14 branches in a limited capacity. To complete all the tricks in this kit, and for most basic magic tricks, you're going to need a pencil, a deck of cards, and a ring. Okay, for this trick, you want a full deck of cards, you want to take out the jokers, you want to take out any advertisement cards, and what you want to do is split it completely in half, so 2 piles of 26 cards apiece. And you want to let your participant choose one of those piles and cut however many cards they want out of it. You'll set that to the side, don't worry about it for now. With the other deck, give it to them, let them shuffle it, play with it, do whatever they want to feel like they're making a difference in this. And then you let them choose any card he or she wants, and you can see it or you cannot see it, it doesn't really matter. But you want them to give the card back to you, and for our video, we'll show you the card. So Ace of Diamonds, once they give it back to you, you want to stick it at the bottom of the deck, and then you want to do a bunch of fake overhand shuffles to where it looks like you're really mixing things up here. Maybe talk to them, tell a joke or something, keep them distracted from the fact that that card is not, it's staying at the bottom. So once you've got it all shuffled up, you set it on top of that other deck, and you want to pretend that this is some grand thing you're doing to really shuffle the cards, but what you're doing is you're taking the top and the bottom off each one, and it's very important you only take the very, very bottom and the very, very top card off each time. Okay, so those cards you cut originally, you want to go ahead and count them. Okay, so 6 cards, and then you want to count 6 cards from this deck you have just shuffled. And there is no setup for this. It is a foolproof every single time. It will work as long as you count the right amount of cards, your decks are spaced evenly, and you are pulling only the top and only the bottom. Okay, so this next trick is all about misdirection. What you're going to do is you want your hand to be the focal point, and you want your participant to be focusing on it, and you want to be kind of turned away from your participant. And you want to take your pencil and you want to, 1, bring it behind your ear, 2, bring it behind your ear and leave it, 3, come down. So you want to do that pretty quickly. This trick is going to rely on you talking a lot and building up suspense with your participant. And what you want to start with is 2 decks that are roughly split in half. So you're going to set aside the other deck, and then you want to deal 3 cards at a time in a circle, and you want to pick if you're going clockwise or counterclockwise. It doesn't really matter, just stay consistent with it. But you want 3 cards 3 times in each pile, and then if you've got an extra card like I do, just set it in that other pile from there. And what you're going to do now is ask your participant to choose the pile of cards to which they feel drawn to. So that can be any one they want, it doesn't matter. And then they will not show you the cards in this. They were just going to look at it and ask them to mentally select a card. So it doesn't matter, you don't need to know. So for the video, we're going to say the 3 of diamonds. And so from here, you are going to let them shuffle it, do whatever they want. Go mad, go wild, make it as mixed up as possible. And then once you do whatever with it, you're going to deal them out 1 at a time in those 3 piles. And you're again going to ask your participant to choose which pile he or she thinks that their card is going to be in. And they may or may not get it right, and it's fine. Okay, cool, we got it right on this first one. So what you want to do, if they don't get it right, is you just move on from it and have them select a different one. And, pretend that they're building a deeper connection with it. But once you've got the right pile, you want to stack it on top of the other 2 piles, and then deal them out 1 at a time again. And again, you want them to choose the pile that they think their card is in, and that one striking out. Okay, boom, we got it here. So again, you're going to set it on top of the other 2 and deal them out 1 at a time. And you want your participant to try to choose the deck that their card is going to be in. And cool, we picked the right one this time. So again, at no point in time are you going to be looking at the cards. You are not going to know which card they've got selected, but they'll tell you, yes, it's in this pile. So you just stack it up on top of those other 2 piles, and then count out 7 cards. And it's good to be slow and dramatic. And on the 7th one, flip it over. You will always have your participant's card. Okay, for this next trick, you just want to move quickly and practice a lot to get seamless with it. So you want the ring to be on the top part of your finger, and what you're doing is you're just making circles and sliding it back and forth. So disappear it, you just very quickly swoop it over to the other hand, and then to reappear it, swoop it back. And if you want to start out with a handkerchief to distract, give you a little bit more time, that's a good idea. If you have any questions or comments about today's activity, holler at us. Our phone number is 231-3770, and we would love to hear from you. Better yet, tag us on Instagram and show us what kind of shenanigans you got up to with this. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this, and we cannot wait to see you next time.